Jen here. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to take this lotus that I started from a seed and we're going to put it into its own big container. Now, when you get a lotus seed, what happens is it has to be scarified. So they can lay dormant for a really long time. So the seed will kind of float around and, do whatever, and nothing happens. So you can put the seed in water and nothing will happen. You actually have to cut or saw a little bit into the side of the seed so that water can get in through its really hard exterior, and then once water gets in, it'll start to sprout. Once it starts to sprout, you want to just leave it in the water for a little bit so it gets a little bit bigger, and then try to transfer it into a little bit of soil, like some clay with some water, kind of let it sit on top. You can put a little bit of soil on top of it and it'll start to sprout. You have to be really, really careful with lotus because they're very, very touchy. So this one started from a seed. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here, be very gentle. They have a very sensitive growth tip, and I don't want to disturb that. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, grab this. It looks like a bunch of muck, because it kind of is. Get this. And we're going to move this, all of this, directly over into here. Now, we want to make sure that all of the growth tips are sticking up. There's a tuber in here. See if we can find it so I can show you what it looks like. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, we might have two tubers. Okay, so basically, it's going to be a long, it looks kind of like sort of like a cucumber, maybe, except white or a little bit greenish. It'll have points on the end of it. You want to make sure the points are sticking up, okay? And this one right now, it just has roots, so it doesn't have a tuber. I checked. Unfortunately, I can't show you that. So from here, I'm going to make sure my leaf is standing up. Some of the leaves will actually sit on top of the water. That's okay. Some of them do that. Not a big deal. We're going to try to make sure those don't get flattened when I put the soil on. Just like normal, nice and gentle. Put soil on the top, all the way around. And again, this is clay, okay, so this isn't just straight, garden variety soil. Most people don't like clay in the water garden industry. We love it because that's what they grow in. Okay, so I'm getting this covered in clay. Alright, now I'm going to top it off with sand, and then you're all done. Okay, I don't really like putting rocks on top of lotus, like big rocks, because they're very sensitive. You can do pea gravel, but I wouldn't suggest the big rocks that you try to keep koi out of. This is going to want to go in. This is a big container we have here. I'm going to want this much water over the top of it. Okay, that's it. Alright, happy ponding.